Hi, Queens and Kings. Welcome back to my channel. My name is T. On my channel, I discuss home renovations, home decor, thrifted items, and how I style those items. Also, welcome to the new subscribers. I did notice I got quite a few since the last video. So, welcome to my little corner of YouTube. I'm glad you're here. Thank you as well to my old subscribers. I'm glad you all are hanging around. In today's video, I'm going to show you, today is Sunday, by the way. This video is a montage of yesterday, which was Saturday, and today. Yesterday, I went to Trader Joe's to pick up a few items, as well as a store called Ollie's or Ollie's. I think it's Ollie's. That's how I'm going to pronounce it in the video. You all can correct me in the comments. But I first went to the store probably about 3, 4 weeks ago, just to see just to see what's in there. I used to get their flyers, but I never actually went in the store. But when I went in the store, just for signing up, it's not a credit card or anything. Just for like signing up, you get a card and you can get points as you shop in the store, and you instantly get a 15% off. So I went back yesterday to use the 15% off before it expired. So I got a few items in there. So I'll insert footage of Trader Joe's as well as Ollie's. Then today I went over to Publix because earlier in the week I tried a refresher drink at Panera Bread, and it was so delicious. I've made drinks before and put peppermint, not peppermint, but mint leaves in it, but this drink has basil leaves. And I was like, wow, the only thing I've ever put basil in is spaghetti. And I don't even do that all the time. So the drink was so good. I said, you know what? I'm going to Trader Joe's. I'm buying me some basil. I'm going to try to keep it alive. In this video, I'll probably pot the basil. Um, so yeah, we'll make a drink as well. And in the last video, we were in the kitchen. I was showing you my dining room set and the light fixture, one of the light fixtures in the kitchen. So since I can't poll you all to see what you want, I had to pick again. Once we reach 500 subscribers, I'll be able to ask you all, what do you want to see? You can click on the little buttons and let me know. Until then, I have to pick. So I said, why not stay in the kitchen? So after I do my errands, we'll head to the kitchen and I'll show you some of the kitchenware that I've thrifted from Goodwill. And I think some of it came from another thrift store. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've been in my home a year and a half now. So some of these dishes I've had at this point a year. Some I've had within the last probably 4 to 5 months. But I just wanted to show you all that you can thrift dishes from the thrift store. I know recently I was in a thrift store and it was two ladies. They were probably like 18, 20, 21, and they were talking to each other, and one was like, oh my gosh, I think one was looking at mugs, and the friend was like, oh my gosh, I can't see myself buying a mug that someone's been drinking out of. I just can't get past that. And I got too tickled because I'm sort of the same way. I'm sort of picky about what I buy at the thrift store, but at the same time, I steam it. I sanitize it when I get home. I thoroughly wash the items. And these are plates. And when you think about it, when you go to restaurants, you're eating off of plates that thousands of people have eaten off of. You're eating off of forks, unless you take your travel forks and spoons with you. You're eating off of utensils that thousands of people's mouths have been on. I know with me, if I'm at a restaurant, I look at my utensils. If they're fine, I use them. If they're speckled with food or dried water, I simply just ask them for another set. So that's sort of how I look at thrifted dishes. It's dishware that people have used. Um, but I mean, I clean it thoroughly. I haven't gotten sick from using it. But I get it. People have their own things. But in this video, all of these items are used. I do have dishware that I got from the thrift store, brand new. If there's something if you all that you all want to see, just let me know in the comments. I've gotten several items from the thrift store for the kitchen that were new in the box. And when I go to look up the price online to see what it's selling at, I definitely be getting some deals. So yeah, it's not just home decor here or like furniture pieces, I also get things from for my kitchen from the thrift store. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's do our errands, and then we'll head into the kitchen. To share a very short Trader Joe's haul because I'm going to go in a bit and get some flower pots for two herbs that I bought. So first we have basil. And I was inspired to get this after having a seasonal drink at Panera the other day. I think it's called their strawberry lemonade drink. It had basil on it, and I had never thought about putting basil with lemonade, and it was so good. So I got that. I also got mint. I'm going to try again to keep my mint alive. I like to buy mint at Trader Joe's. I also like to buy mint at it's a store here called Freshfield Farm, but I'm not going there today, so I got it at Trader Joe's, and I'm gonna try to plant this and keep it alive. I failed in the past, but this time I see it says it actually has on here bright light and once a week watering. So I'm going to follow instructions this time. And then, if you all haven't tried this, please try it. Trader Joe's has so many different popcorns. Some are seasonal, some they keep all year. But this one is so good, so I got a few of these because I wanted more for myself, and I plan to send some to my parents. Pineapple juice. Vegan banana bread. I'm not vegan, but some days I don't eat meat. Some days I eat meat. I'm not vegan, but this is a good banana bread, and it just happened to be a vegan banana bread. But I like to eat this some mornings with like turkey bacon and things, or just by itself as a dessert. Feta for a salad. This is their Mediterranean herbs. It's so good. Lemon pepper chicken. And I got 2 uncured turkey bacon. So that's all I got. That's probably the shortest Trader Joe's haul. I mean, I haven't done any on my channel, but normally I buy more than this. But today, this is all I bought. I plan to go to another store later this week. So we went to Ollie's. I'm going to show you what I got. My main reason for going there was to use my 15% off coupon, as well as to get some pots for the basil and the mint. So I did have luck. I found two perfect pots for the plants. And I did need pots with the drainage in the bottom. So that's mainly what I was looking for. If it didn't have a drainage, I didn't want to get it because I don't want the roots to rot. So I found this one. Let me make sure you all can see. Yeah. So I found this one. I don't know why it reminds me of a coconut, but it does. But yeah, so it was $9.99. And then I got this one. It also has a drainage. There's some cardboard in the bottom. Let's see. It was $7.99. This one is made in Vietnam. This one says made in Thailand. Um, but yeah, I thought these were pretty for the mint and for the basil, or vice versa. I'm not sure which I'm going to use for which, but you all will see that shortly because I think I'm going to go on to pot those plants in this video. So I got that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna wipe that off. Goodness, the cardboard just went everywhere. The next item we got, I needed some cotton swabs. These were 99 cents. So I said, why not? I needed some, so I got those. I needed some, whoops. I needed some acetone polish remover. So I got this, and the size is quite large. So yeah, 16 fluid ounces. So this was $1.99 at Ollie's. And I got, if you all see in the footage, that store has a good book section. I was actually shocked. And it's very organized. Like they have history in one section, spiritual in one section, comics in one section, a section, as you will see in the video, of cooking. And anyway, I was looking at the store. In my opinion, I wouldn't expect it to have a book section that large and that vast, of varieties of books. Um, Goodness, I've just gotten it wet. Where's my napkin again? But yeah, so I saw this and I couldn't leave it behind. This is a Soul Train um like book. It has a lot of pictures in it. So this was in the section called coffee table books, and it was, to make sure you all can see. I hope you all can see. Looks like you can. This was $6.99, and it says compared to $39.99. But this is definitely going on my coffee table. I mean, for $6.99, yeah. So that's what I got at. Oh, that's not all. I also got these. I haven't had this since dorm life in college many years ago, but yeah, these are called towel shower wraps, and they had several colors, but I like this one the best, and it was only $5.99. So I was like, why not? So I I actually got two. So I got two of those. Yeah, so I'm going to wash these and definitely will be using these when I, get out the shower. It's just so convenient versus, if you don't want to put on your pajamas or whatever time you get out. So yeah, that's what I got from Ollie's. First, let's pot the flowers and then we'll make the drink and do the dishes. I have a little soil left. Hopefully I won't need a lot. If so, I'll just get more tomorrow. Let me see. Which vase do you think should be for what plant? I'm sort of thinking this for the basil, this for the mint. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for now. So we have the basil potted and the mint potted. I did run out of potting mix for the mint, so I'll go grab some more tomorrow. But for now, it's not like it's going to die overnight. For being halfway potted. So yeah, I did the best I can. I'm not a plant expert. You all see the plants I have, so I'm trying to take care of them as I learn. But yeah, these let me see. On the package it says grow with bright light and once a week watering until the water runs through the soil. That's for the mint. Let's see. For the basil, it says to extend plant life, place in bright light and keep roots moist and enjoy. So I'm gonna see how long I can keep these alive. So now we are going to make our drink and I'm going to show you the items I got from Publix. So after that, we'll look at the kitchenware. From Publix, the drink, by the way, from Panera is called lemonade strawberry basil. I think, don't quote me on that. You all could go to Panera website and see the exact name of it. But anyway, the lemonade I wanted was out of stock. They had the brand, but they didn't have the flavor lemonade. They had a raspberry and different flavors. So I decided to try this one. The one I wanted only has 3 ingredients. This one have a few more ingredients, but it's Uncle Matt's organic ginger honey lemonade. So I got this to use as our lemonade just because I didn't feel like making lemonade. Um, and they did not have a strawberry lemonade, so I'm going to do lemonade mixed with blackberry, and this is from Publix Deli. It just says natural blackberry flavored lemonade. So I got that. And what else did I get from Publix? I got some organic bananas, strawberries. And do you all eat muscadines? I don't recall ever seeing these in the store, but they were buy one get one muscadine black grapes from Ray, Georgia. I never heard of that part of Georgia. WRA. Anyway, these are not sure if the camera is picking it up. Muscadines. I've had these before as a kid and as a teen, and I just remember they taste so good, so nostalgic. But the only thing we're putting in the drink is strawberries, the lemonades, and basil. So yeah, let's do that. So we have our items prepped. I washed them. Strawberries. Get my knife. So I think first I'm going to do like Panera had theirs. They had a few leaves on the bottom. And again, this is like a spin on Panera's refresher drink because theirs was strawberry, but ours is going to be blackberry and lemonade. So got that. Y'all can see that. Put ice. Add some of the ginger honey lemonade. And we will add the blackberry lemonade. Or strawberries. And a few more pieces of basil. And because I want to be extra, I'm going to garnish it with a slice of strawberry. Cheers. All right, queens and kings. The drink is good. I did drizzle it with honey. I wanted a little bit more sweetness, so I drizzled some honey on top, and now it's perfect. So, if you try this at home, let me know. Definitely try it with basil. If you haven't added basil to any of your drinks, it make a difference, especially for this one. So, I'm going to show you a few dishes that I purchased from Goodwill. Um, this is not all of my dishes. I have more. I do not need any more. So a lot of times when I go in thrift stores, I do look at the dishes, but I leave them right there on the shelves because I don't need any more. But this is just some of the ones I have. They're different colors. I do have some all white dishes as well for people who only like white. Um, but yeah, let's see. So the first ones I'm going to show you are These, they're green and peach, and I'll pop up pictures. Um, I got the saucer and the plate, and the brand is Gibson. So I think I have, I think I have 7 or 8 of each. But these were probably $6.99, I believe, for the saucers and the plate all together. And I just like it because it's brown, green, and the peach, orange, coral color. All of my favorite colors. Um, so that's why I grabbed these. The next ones I'm going to show you are, if you watch my last video and if you watch my channel in general, you know I like palm trees. Even if I wasn't in Florida, I would still like palm trees. But I got these. Now the story behind this plate, when I found these plates, it was a set on a shelf. It was mugs, the plate, a few bowls, and I want to say a few of the saucers. I showed these to my mom and she was like, "Oh yeah, they are pretty." She was like, "You should get the set." And she was like, "I always get the set if there's a set." But I don't know what I was thinking. Clearly I wasn't thinking, and I regret it. But I love these. I was able to get 4, and I did go back and one plate was left, and whoever got the rest of the set probably left the one plate because it has a chip on it. Um, but I remember Googling these and going to eBay and seeing one plate selling for like $25. And yeah, I wasn't going to pay $25 for one plate. So I'd just be satisfied with the 5 I have. And this brand is Tabletops Lifestyles by Kona, Kona, collection. So yeah, I got those, and I think all 5 of these was. I'm not sure. It may have been. Yeah, I think it was like $8 for all of them. Yeah, or less. And the next ones I want to show you are these bowls. I like these because of the color and the texture. And this is by the brand Home Trends. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of these. Yeah, I don't have any more of these. I have 4 of these bowls, and they're quite heavy. Um, and all of the colors that's in this bowl is in my house. I wasn't thinking about that when I purchased them. I just purchased them solely because I like the colors and the texture um, of the bowl. So I got those. I also found these saucers on a separate day, and I have a plate like these saucers. This brand is Better Homes and Gardens, but they're similar to the bowl, although they're 2 different brands, and they're different colors. But I figured they would tie in, so I got these, and I have a few plates to match that saucer. And this next set is similar to the bowls, and that's because it's the same brand, Home Trends. So I got these saucers and the plates to match. I love the color of these. It's black, orange, and then like a darker orange, and it turns into a burgundy, maroon color. And something about these, when I saw, I was like, "Oh, that looks like the sunset." I guess because the transition of the coloring on them. So I got these saucers and the plates on another. And again, these were not bought at one time. I've been in my house now almost a year and a half. So these are some that I purchased over the year and a half of, being in my home from the thrift store. These I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got these. I solely got these for the bamboo design on the edge and the giraffe print. And this is by a brand Rocher. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but it's spelled Roscher. And it's called, the collection is actually called Giraffe Collection. So yeah, I use these like for desserts, sandwiches, snacks. It's not small and it's not large. It's like a medium, I guess you can call it. Um, yeah, so it's the perfect size for like snack time or sandwiches and things. And on another trip, I got, it was only two, but I love the shape. It looks like a teardrop, or I don't know what else you could call it, but to me, it looks like a teardrop. This brand is, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. It's CERIART, comma S dot A dot made in, this is made in Portugal. These, I don't know if the designer was thinking about ergonomics when they made this, but that's what I think about when every time I hold it. It's like it just fits so perfectly in my hand and probably anybody's hand. Like you could just hold it so many ways, and I really can't explain. It just, no matter how you hold it, it's like your hand was made for for the bowl. It's the craziest thing. So that's why I said, they, if they did not create this with ergonomics in mind, I don't know what they went by, because it's like the perfect bowl design for holding it in your hand. Um, yeah, if you're not like eating at a table, and have it on the table, yeah, it's not gonna. You really can't drop it because of how you can grip it so many ways. But I got these. I want to say they were either $1.99 each or $1 each, and they also remind me of a very large set of bowls that I have that I um, use often for my salads. But because I know the price I paid for those bowls that did not come from a thrift store, I was shocked that the price of these were so inexpensive. And lastly, these I got more so for whenever I eat on the patio. Um, Eventually, I want to get my patio closed in. Mosquitoes love attacking me. I guess I have whatever the chemical or whatever they claim is in some people's skin that mosquitoes like. So right now, I don't even really enjoy my patio like I want to because of the mosquitoes. I'm going to probably get it closed in with like a screen, or I'm not sure. Yeah, I have to ask the people that that know more about that. But anyway, I got these dishes with sitting on my patio in mind, because these are just a thick plastic dish, and I like the look of these. They're yellow, and as you'll see on the screen, it's like a pattern in the bowl, and then like around the edges, it's like brown. It looks like the paint was scraped off, but that's just how the bowl is made. So I got the bowls. I learned my lesson. I got the bowls, the saucers, and the plates for this set. And I want to say all of these together was probably $5.99 or $6.99. It definitely wasn't any more than that. So I just think they're so pretty, the brown and yellow together. So these are all of my plates and bowls that I'm going to show you today. If you do want to see more, just let me know. There could be a future video. Um, in the next video, I'm not sure what I'm going to show. I can't ask. Well, I can ask you all. You can put it in the comments. I just can't do the poll that the polling feature that YouTube has because I don't have the 500 subscribers yet. But yeah, so drop in the comments what you would like to see. As always, this is good. You all got to make it. As I, as always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Share my videos. Um, yeah, let me know if you do try this drink or if you mix a different kind of juice together and then add your basil leaves. Let me know how you like that. And until the next time, be blessed. Take care. See you later.
I woke up in the morning
Bye.
with the sunshine. Nice. Animated birds on my power line. There they go. Mapping out my life, cause it's by design. Checking on my friends, hope they doing fine. Nice. And on my face.